how can you kind of prove to the underwriter that a leadership team do understand or satisfy this requirement for the underwriter?
Yeah. Okay. Look, great question. Okay. So if we start from what good looks like and work backwards, so a well-optimized board is going to have a number of things in place. They're going to have a clear contract and set of accountabilities around cyber. So there will be a board member responsible for cyber, and there will be named people in the organization with security responsibilities, or an outsourced partner like an MSP that looks after security operations. And then, as well as that contract and that clear accountability, they'll have independent assessment. So once a year, for example, typically the board would go and get some kind of external validation that the activities being carried out are fit for purpose and are meeting the risk profile needs of the organization. And there's a number of ways you can do that. You can audit your people doing the security operations process. So if you have an MSP, for example, you might get an independent audit of your MSP where somebody with that technology experience sits down with the MSP and says, right, can you talk me through your operations? Can you show me how all these business processes work? And can you show me the output? So if you're managing security patching across all your devices, can you show me the report that measures all the patch levels and shows that everything's up to date? The other way that a board might evidence the security position is something called a penetration test. So that's when you go to one of the good guy hackers and you say, can you please test the security of our company? Can you try and break in? And the hackers will spend a number of days trying to get into your network, and they'll give you a report that says what your security was like and anything that needs to be fixed. And typically from these types of reports that you might get through a penetration test or an audit of your IT provider, they normally give you a management summary that doesn't have the technical detail of exactly how to break in or what's wrong, but the management summary would give a broad flavor of the degree to which security controls are operating as planned. And it's quite common for the insurer or the underwriter to say, look, can we have a copy of the executive summary from your most recent pen test report or your most recent audit of your IT partner? So if we think about a well-functioning board within an optimized company, they would have regular metrics about how their security processes are performing. They would have clear accountabilities and job descriptions. They'd have a contract in place with, say, an IT partner, and they'd have these management summaries of these independent audits. So there'd actually be a wealth of information that what I would call a well-performing company could share with the underwriter.